honestly, today is just a catch-up recovery day because I'm exhausted. Luckily, Anna slept through the night, so it's not too bad, but I feel it today. I got a slight headache, been drinking water, had breakfast for once, and got Anna all ready to go and trying to get in some sunshine and see if it helps at all. This is why good trays are important, because I tried to lift this one up and all the heavy ones are in the backside. I didn't want to film the disaster because plant care comes first, so I saved the plants first and repotted them again into a couple lighter ones and the smaller ones. Yep, it's one of those days. I just cleaned this room up too. Ugh. Dad, what did you give me? Can't see anything in this camera. My baby monitor's not working very well. It used to go all the way back out to my garden, and now I can barely get it off the doorstep. So it's being a pain in my butt. So I have to keep going back and making sure it's still connected so my kid isn't crying upstairs and no one's helping. Because Andrew's working today. I gotta wheel up the cord, and I'm so upset. The stupid squirrels have once again gone after literally everything. And if you're curious, yes, I tried the cayenne pepper thing. I did it last year. Try trying to protect anything I put in my garden. They'll go after anything, even things that are poisonous, and all they do is they don't eat it. They rip it out of the ground and then sit it there. It's fantastic. A lot of the bok choy I just planted on last Saturday are gone. Some of them survived, so there's that. I can go show you as I finish this up, and they need some water badly. And if you're curious, that hose is one of those expandable hoses that goes up, I think like 100 feet or something like that, but then compresses down like half its size. It's gorgeous and so lightweight. The only thing about it is you can't just leave it like say if I want to water again and I know I'm going to water again in like a couple hours or something, I can't just leave it extended. I did that once and you can tell in the hose where it got left extended for a long period of time, and it kind of wrecked it a bit. So you have to use it and then like turn it off and drain it every single time, which I'm not like completely opposed to, like put away after use, but it can be annoying. All right, here, I'll show you the bok choy remainers, survivors even. So there's this one. That one looks like it's on its way out. That one looks like it could do good. That one good. The rest are all gone there. Maybe one right here. And another one right here, and possibly right here. But like, as you know, I think I had like possibly 6 in each one, and now we're down to maybe half. So that kind of sucks. My dad was the one who actually found them a little bit distraught after the squirrels and saved them. But luckily, the squirrels seem to be the kind of people where they'll come and mess with it once and then leave it alone. They're like, oh, okay, checked. I guess it's good. We can move on now, and they haven't bothered anything else. So. Such a pain in my butt. Anyways, all right, let's water these guys. This area is a heck of a lot better, and that's a Larry problem. I wasn't even supposed to be doing this right now, and I wasn't supposed to be doing that, and I wasn't supposed to be doing it, but here we are. But they are now in quarantine. Hopefully they have no more aphids on them. I just sat there and squished a bunch for like half an hour, felt like. Hopefully they're all out of there. I'm gonna have to cut the grass again already. It's only been a week. But, you know. Alright, now I'm gonna go wash up and do what I'm supposed to be doing, which is clean up the house. Honestly, though, I might not because I'm exhausted, but we won't talk about that. But the kitchen really does need to be cleaned up quite a bit. It's already got, like, away from us since we were gone for a week, and definitely did not clean up before we left. But I'm exhausted. I need some water, and then I need to sit down. Then maybe I'll clean. Probably not, but, you know. I feel good. I feel broken, but I also feel good. When after moving a whole bunch of stuff, which I know I didn't show any footage of that, but like we did 2 pickup trucks to the thrift store of stuff. But I feel good, feel better, and slightly broken, but I feel relaxed. I'm gonna go home and serve some dinner because we're having spaghetti, and I had it like on low and Andrew stirring it a little bit before I left, and so it should taste amazing now when we come back. Yeah, absolutely nothing was done yesterday evening except for going to yoga, which was fantastic. Yeah, so someone appeared on the sidewalk behind me, and I was just like, can't film. But what I was saying, though, is that it was good. Yoga was good. After that, I just relaxed for a night, worked on some home projects, and just went to bed exhausted. So now brings us to today. I took Anna to the fun kids group thing I take her to, and then now we're here. And I'm keeping quiet because she's napping upstairs right now, and you know what that means. I can get some stuff done. Admittedly, I just sat on the couch for like half an hour because I just feel overstimulated at the moment. But I want to get some things done. And first thing that's on the list is I should go unload the car because it's full at the moment. And I hate having a full car because if we have to go somewhere, like I drove to yoga and I could hear things in the back just whooshing around. I'm like, I'm not a crazy driver. It's just as that full, it was just moving around. So I'm going to go unload it. it's now Thursday. We got people coming over tonight, which is why I'm doing a little more cleaning than usual. I saved you from seeing all the dishes because you already saw them very recently. For me, it was a couple days ago when I dealt out loads of dishes. So now I'm doing the other, catch up again. So it is what it is. But yeah, got the kitchen mostly cleaned up. The bathroom is just clean. Andrew wiped on the table, so we're ready for a game night. What else is happening? Well, this has kind of been a house reset week if it hasn't been obvious. We're home this weekend, which is big, and I'm hoping to do a cleanup, just get the house all back in order. And there's now a pile of laundry upstairs in my bedroom. It's dirty though, it's dirty. And my goal for this weekend, because I don't like washing clothes, and so our area, it's after 7 p.m. I believe I Googled when we first moved here, that is the cheaper water/electric or whatever. I'm pretty sure it's just electric, but it is what it is. And so or on weekends or holidays is cheap. So on the weekend, I want to wash my clothes and hang them up to dry, as long as it's nice. I'm hoping it's really nice. I think it's going to be nice. We just got our whole big thunderstorm rolling yesterday and last night, and even a little bit this morning, actually, I think too. I went to go check in the garden again. I check it now daily because, I had to go dump all the water out for one because on trays. I left them all on trays, of course. But they're all fine, and except for the bok choy. The bok choy, once again, was raided by this stupid squirrel. I don't know why he hates the bok choy. The basil's fine, the tomatoes are fine, the peppers are fine. Well, peppers are not on the ground yet, they're still in pots. But just bok choy. The squirrel doesn't like bok choy. Can't tell you why. It's the new hate of this year. Fine by me, I prefer bok choy over peppers for the hate for the squirrels for some reason, but whatever. Anyways. It looks like the guy across the road doesn't live there anymore, so I'm hoping the squirrels kind of peter off in this area eventually. Probably won't be this year, it'll probably be next year because he's not feeding them anymore. But anyways, hoping to still make my garden look a little more functional. I've been slowly working on it, picking at it with Anna. It's nice today, so I had to let her play in the backyard, but the grass is a little bit long now, so I have to go cut it again. The rain helped with that, obviously. But I'll get it done. Cleaning up, house reset week. I'm going to finish up my snack because there's people coming in half an hour and I want to have something to eat, and I haven't eaten anything since noon. It's now 4 and I'm pretty hungry. So. It's Saturday. The house is still a disaster, but it's too nice not to go outside. Andrew's got plans today, so it's just me and Anna. We're heading over to our local conservation park, having an event today. About what, honestly, I don't know. A friend sent this to me, so we'll find out as we go. But that was so cool. There's no hunting and fishing here. I think it's a purpose for breeding, a breeding pool for them. But that was so cool. There was a whole bunch of I'm pretty sure it's salmon. Don't quote me on that though. I'm not a fish expert. But it looked like salmon, so it looks so cool. All right, check in later. was a lot of fun. Oh my goodness. I'll see if I can have a little clip so I can add that I took for Andrew in here, but there's so many other people's kids and I'm not putting them online if I can help it. And so, oh my gosh, so that was like a little one of those mini villages where all the little houses and stuff like that, they do safety talks. And Anna was just having so many, there's like, so we came at the end, like this is literally like, it's close now. It was still a ton of kids and like I saw a ton of kids leaving when we came in. So I couldn't imagine how many kids came total. Apparently it was a big hit. I hope they do this again next year It was so cool. Now I'm trying to find my way out of here. Of course, me parked completely weird other spot that probably wasn't supposed to go to, but hey, it said parking, so assume it's fine. They directed me there, so I think it's the overflow, if I had to guess. Oh, I got little Robin guiding me again. You helped me out, little one? Yeah. Thank you. So I gotta join my clothesline for the first time today. I was gonna talk to you guys while I did it, but the neighbors came out, so definitely cutting that out. Anyways, I want to do a quick update for the plants. Now, I did this all really quick because Anna hasn't been napping, and it's been a campaign trying to get anything done, and I just needed to get this done, so I'll show you what I did. So these are the 3 tomatoes I did with my dad. So I planted these 2 peppers today. Turns out they're 2 different types, but that's fine. And then I just planted all these 4 today. And I know my dad's gonna say they're too close together, and they are. But I don't want to tell you how many more tomatoes I have to plant and how much room I have left in my garden right now. Because right now it's just that back bed, and then I might have to reorganize all that for tomatoes and maybe even work some other things out and again get the bins out. So this is the second row where I planted tomatoes. Again, probably a little bit too close together. These ones are fine. So this is probably the appropriate amount of space you're supposed to give. And then you plant a pepper. That's how you break up the space. A nice triangle. So this is correct. That's way too close together. But again, we're dealing with a limited space at the moment and time constraints. So I just planted all these in today. So the leaves did a fantastic job of holding the moisture in. Like when I cleared them off, like that was like good wet soil. Where this is if you have no leaves. I put some extra leaves on this bed now that I think it's because it's missing the wall that I lost all of its original leaves, because it did have all those leaves similar to this one when I did it last fall, but it is what it is. Here's my trays of peppers and then tomatoes. Sorry, Dad, I didn't have a chance to replant the Abraham Lincoln tomatoes until just now, and they're very much upset with me about it. So they are now repotted though, and hopefully will bounce back. So yay. Last year I put some tomatoes in here, but it wasn't that great. These are, I think I might take them apart and redo them. My dad says to leave them, but they're first off, they're a pain to work with. Like to try and get in there and do anything is just a nightmare. I want to do a different type of trellis anyway, and I think I'll take back the back one as well, and I'm gonna redo it and make sort of like what my dad has is like 2 kind of cone like trellises that he has in his garden. I think it'll be a lot better to work with and easier to do for me, and it'll look nice. I still have to get all this out of here because these walls also went down, and they might have like, you know, giant nails or screws sticking out of them, so watch where you step much, right? Anyways, so I put some of the peppers in with the tomatoes, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit them all in there. Same for the tomatoes, right? So I think I'll put the rest of the peppers in that bed as well, like I did last year. Last year I put a few Hungarian peppers I got at the very end of the year right here, and they loved it. So I think I might just do that again as well. Besides all that, I think we're doing a little bit better. It's definitely keeping me on my toes. I'm trying to keep up with everything. This week was definitely an off week. Well, okay, you're gonna see there's a lot of off weeks then. But anyways, usually there's an on week where like we're getting projects done, we're getting things done, we're doing stuff. And then there's always followed by usually an off week where I'm like, okay, we did things and I let other things slide because of that, and now we need to play catch up. I'm gonna end the vlog here and I'm gonna go cook dinner. We're having salmon, and I was so thrilled. I've never seen parsnips in the grocery store before. It was there. They were on sale. I'm like, parsnips. And then like, I love parsnips. I love them growing up. My parents called them white carrots, and honestly, they kind of do taste like a carrot to me, but it's a parsnip. So actually, I'm not sure exactly how to cook them. I think you just boil them. I might have to Google that. Anyways, I'm gonna let my laundry dry a while longer. I think it's all already dry, to be honest, just looking at it. But let it dry a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna go cook dinner. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.